This is Dahi Jung. It's Tuesday, the 19th of July, and we're already halfway through the month. Before getting started with the updates on Korea this week, shall we take a look at the topics first? India pays attention to the healthy eating patterns of Koreans. Healthy food kimchi goes global. Korean celebrities in the most searched 100 Asians. Then, let's get through this week's Korea News Express. Here's the first issue. As Korean culture became popular all over the world, there has been a steep rise in the consumption of Korean food. As diverse Korean food became known through various forms of media, the import of Korean noodles, in particular, gladly rose to 200% in 2021, proving the Korean food craze. Not only that, News 18 of India spotlighted the healthy eating patterns of Koreans. In the article, 5 eating patterns were introduced. First, a well-balanced diet in Koreans' daily lives. Second, a Korean diet containing lots of vegetables. Third, fermented vegetable dishes like kimchi. Fourth, protein intake through seafood. And last but not least, avoiding processed fast foods and sweets. Furthermore, the article stated that the traditional Korean diet is largely untouched by unhealthy eating patterns, which explains how Koreans stay in shape and are always healthy without any hassle. Moving on to the next one. Last year, kimchi exports to the United States reached a record high of $28 million. The popularity of kimchi in the US continues, with an American monthly selecting kimchi as one of the world's 5 healthiest foods. November 22nd of each year is Kimchi Day, an official day established to preserve the kimchi culture under the UNESCO Intangible Heritage of Humanity to promote the value and excellence of kimchi. Washington, D.C. has joined the 3 U.S. states of California, Virginia, and New York to designate November 22nd Kimchi Day and has acknowledged kimchi as a food unique to Korea. The resolution mentioned the origin of kimchi and included content to commemorate the history, popularity, and the effects of kimchi. On the other hand, Daesang, the first among Korean food companies to produce kimchi in America, opened its first kimchi production facility in California. It also plans to ship kimchi made in the US plant to Canada, Australia, and European countries. Here is the final update. Recently, the top 100 most Googled Asians for the mid-year 2022 was introduced through various foreign media. It attracted attention as many celebrities from Korea were on the list. One thing to look out for is that all of the members of the BTS made it to the list, with V, Jungkook, and Jimin even ranking high in the top 5, once again proving their popularity. Meanwhile, Korean female singers such as IU and Taeyeon also made it into the top 100. In particular, the group Blackpink set a record for all members to settle in the top 30. In addition, Korean actors such as Hyunbin, Son Ye-jin, and Park Shin-hye were also ranked. I'm looking forward to more Hallyu stars making their names worldwide. That's it for this week's Korea News Express. Did you know that about 60 countries around the world celebrate Constitution Day? Last 17th was Korea's Constitution Day. It marks the day that the Constitution was enacted in 1948, laying foundation for today's liberal and open democracy. It is one of the country's 5 official national holidays, along with Independence Movement Day, Liberation Day, National Foundation Day, and Hangul Day. As constitutions are deeply related to national identity, they contain the characteristics and values of a country. Why don't you reflect on the meaning of the Constitution in commemoration of the Constitution Day in Korea? Once again, I'm Dahi Jung. Keep it here on Korea News Express.